Hey guys, it's Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and it's snowing. Yep. Alrighty, first day of snow, Sunday, October 9th. My guess was October 4th. I was the closest out of the family, so that means that the boys have to do everything, I say, for 2 days. No, not really. I wish. Anyway, Fairbanks Fiber Festival happened this weekend. And so I spent, I was there a couple of hours. I was walking around. I was able to get some footage. Well, hello, Precious. I was able to get some footage today when I went. It was really, really crowded yesterday. Super, super loud. Since it snowed today, I thought there wasn't going to be as many people. And I was right. There was not as many people. But there were some people that when I asked, they did not want to have me film, and others who, yes, they didn't have a problem with it. So I was able to get a little bit of footage with a variety of different things. So I did make some purchases while I was there. Too many purchases, but that's all right. The first thing I purchased, we have a farm here. It's called Calypso Farm. It is a nonprofit farm. Farm to table, ground to table is how they work with a lot of things. You can get a CSA basket from there. They have basically farm. They have an animal farm. They have a vegetable farm. So yes, you can get shares for the vegetables, and you can get a vegetable box. It's all kinds of stuff. I will put the link below so you can check out the farm. But the farm, they had kits there. So I picked up 2 of their kits. And the first one that I got was the seed pod bag. And it's kind of like a Japanese knot bag. But let's see, I need size 9, 16-inch circular needles and some double-pointed needles. I'm looking at it needs a solid color and a contrasting. The contrasting was hand spun by the people at Calypso Farms. They have a lot of volunteers there. I am not sure where this one came from. It does not say. I'm pretty sure that it came from their sheep. I think it might have been sent to the fiber mill here to be spun though. This part was hand spun and hand dyed, and all other kinds of stuff. Doesn't have colors, except this one skein is Brooklyn Tweed Quarry, and the other one is Calypso hand spun. Okay, so I got this this kit, and this kit, which makes the sky hat. So there's what that's going to look like. And of course, I got the orangey one, and it has some blue. So that's going to be a very pretty hat with lots of my favorite colors in that one. So yes, this one right here was hand spun at Calypso Farms. So there's this one. Okay, I think, yes, that is all I got from Calypso Farm. Now, one of the second places I went was Alaska Jude's Yarn. They are in Wasilla, Alaska. And I know most of you guys know an Alaskan crafter, also known as Jan or Toto. She is good friends with them. I got to meet them, and so I was super, super excited about that. I did buy this pattern from them. It is a knit pattern. So I did buy this pattern, and it was designed by Jude. So there's this. Super excited. And I got their Alaska berries. Oh, I love this. Now, this is my second one. This is worsted Alaska berries. It's 8 ounces. It's superwash wool, and they're 560 yards. Do you know what I can make with this? I'm so excited. I have another one that has 560 yards too. So, super, super excited. Made in Alaska. There we go. I look for that sign wherever I can. Okay, so I got this. And I got the fish ladder scarf pattern. One more. Check out this beautiful blue. This is Araucania. Kind of like the chicken. A little bit. It is 30% alpaca, 45% merino, 15% silk, and 10% Donegal. So it is a Tweety. I love, love, love Tweety fabrics. And this is a beautiful blue. It is, the color is 817. So there we go. That'll make a nice hat for sure. How many yards are in here? Does it say? It'll make a nice knit hat. It's 3.52 ounces. There's 140 yards in here. Beautiful, beautiful blue. I'm going to knit a hat out of this one. Okay. All right. So that's that one. Now, I bought this, I have a friend, Sam, and she made this, and I got this, to be auctioned off, later this month. So I bought this, and then I'm gonna put this in the auction, to be auctioned off. And so this is what it looks like. It's a cowl. It's gorgeous. I don't know what stitch she used, but it is a gorgeous cowl. So this will be auctioned off later on. And there'll be more information about that coming soon. So that's why I'm not going to tell you much about it, because I don't know much about it, but we are going to be raising money for somebody. So watch out for that auction coming soon. So I'm going to put these back over here, and I'm going to put these kits back. Alrighty. So now today when I went back, I wasn't planning on spending any money at all. I was like, that's enough. But, well, you know how things go. You know, some stuff just kind of calls to you. It did. So, Alrighty. This beautiful blue and this beautiful orange and this brown. We have, this came from, let me show you all of them. So there we go. I got 3 orange and 3 blue. It came from Coyote Trail Farm and Fiber Mill. Okay, so they are the Fiber Mill. I just wanted to make sure that they do spin the fibers here that come from Alaska or surrounding areas. They don't do all of them, but they do a lot of them here in the Fairbanks area. So this is 90% merino, 10% bamboo. It's a 5-ply, and the color is blue raspberry, and there's 100 yards. So I got that one. I think all of these were, yeah. So I got all 3 of these. Okie dokie. So I got those. And these are the same thing, 100 yards, 5-ply, 90% merino, 10% bamboo, and the color on this is papaya. So that's a beautiful color. And, oops, I dropped one. The last one from this is this one is 90% alpaca and 10% merino, and the color, there's 150 yards, and the color is milk chocolate. I got a piece of fuzz on there. So there we go. There's that one. All righty. That's all that came from them. And then I found another place. I'm gonna hold this one for a second. So I'm gonna put those there. So this is a dyer who was in North Pole. She has some beautiful, beautiful colors. And I was looking for specific colors so I could do a hat. You know, I have no clue. I had to buy them from a couple of different people to get it. But this one is 100% superwash merino, 218 yards of a worsted weight, and this color is feather. So this, and it is from Bad Sheep Yarn. And I will put them below. I got the Northern Lights yarn that you guys liked from them. So this is the same place that I got this from, Bad Sheep Yarn. I got, yeah, are you ready? Green. This is a worsted weight. The color is garland, 218 yards. Superwash merino, hand dyed in North Pole, Alaska. Okay, let's go ahead and get this over with so Madonna will finish laughing at me. Okay, here's another hand-dyed in North Pole, Alaska. Superwash merino, 218 yards of worsted weight. And this one does not have a color name. It's just green. Yeah. I bought 2 greens. Okay. This one does not have a color either. This was kind of in their oopsie skein place. Superwash merino, 245 yards, and this is a DK weight. So whenever I use this, I might have to put 2 together for what I needed it for. Here's another one. medium wash. This is a sock weight yarn. I guess that's the color. Medium wash. 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. So there's that one. You remember that fish ladder scarf? That's what I'm going to use to make this. Or I'm going to use this to make that. There we go. Okay. Now we're talking, right? All right. This one is called Red Dragon. Same specs. It's a sock weight, 438 yards, 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. You know that fish ladder thing? Yeah, here it is. Or I have another pattern that I bought. It could be for this one. All right. This was in the oopsie part. This one does not have a color name, but it's 218 yards of worsted weight superwash merino. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And this one does not have a color name either. 218 yards superwash merino worsted weight. So there's that. All righty. And the last things I got, they are also from a store in, or they're hand dyed and everything in Wasilla. And that is these two right here. Dancing Stars. This is, there's 106 yards. And this is superwash merino. It looks like a bulky number 5. No colorway name. But isn't that beautiful? Alrighty. And this one, there's no colorway. But this is going to be Otis's color. Isn't that pretty? Or the other brown might be. This is 100 grams. 225 yards of superwash merino, 80% and then 20% nylon. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I also saw, though, do you want to check this out? I was able to get a couple of free patterns while I was there. So I got that one. A cat and mouse hat, which I don't know how I'm going to do on that one, but I'm going to give it a whirl. And then a little bear folded poncho. And that's what that looks like. I thought it was crochet at first, but it is definitely knit. So I'm going to have to give that a whirl. Alrighty. And I did buy one other pattern. And it's this one right here. It is on Ravelry, so I will put the code for it down on Ravelry. And the last thing I bought, Dancing Skies Fiber Arts. They had an advent calendar. So here it is. And on November 31st, no, November 30, right? 30 days has September, April, June, and November. November 30th, I will open it up. And then December 1st, I will open up the first one. I have no clue. She just told me that there are 24 mini Hanks, or there are 24 minis. She didn't say Hanks or what. They are packaged separately, and that there's some goodies in here. The price for advent calendars was actually pretty good, because normally you can get them close. They're upwards of $200. This one was $104, which I was really surprised about. And there's there's a bag right here. That's the first thing you see. It's a zippered canvas bag. So I'm not sure how big it is. That's about half of it right there. That's about half of the width, half of it. So it's pretty good size. But yes, it will be a while before I open it. I want to thank you guys for watching. I will put all of the links down below, and I will put the footage of what I could get from the Fiber Festival after this. So, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. And can you see around me? It's snowing. First day of snow. Isn't this cool? Look, it's snow. There's an accident right there. They're really in a bad place because I can't see around them. But, yeah, today is the first day of snow. In my family, we always guess what is going to be the first day. And I guessed the closest, even though I went over. I guessed October 4th, and I think today is October 9th. I can't remember exactly what day it is, but yeah, I think it's October 9th. And today's the first day of snow for the new winter season. What do I win? Not a thing, just bragging rights. All right, guys, well, I am headed to the second day of the Fairbanks Fiber Festival. I went yesterday and I did get some stuff, but now I'm trying to get some more stuff to make 2 more hats from the knitting hats of the National Park knitted hats. So I want to do 2 of those. And I looked through all of my 4-weight yarn. I don't have the colors, so I'm going to go see Bad Sheep Farms, which is one of our local dyers, and see if they have the colors that I need for at least 1 hat. Yesterday I did not film any because it was so crowded and so noisy. And I'm thinking that since today is the first day of snow, there might not be as many people in there, which is why I decided to go a second day. So, I will see you guys then. I will try and film some, at least, the yarn that I'm trying to pick out. So, we shall see. But the store is right up here. I'm getting ready to get ice cold soda because I'm not cold enough yet. And we will see you later. So, bye-bye. Okay, guys, this is Coyote Trail Farm and Fiber Mill. It has some really cool stuff. One of these days I'm going to learn to spin this beautiful roving. One day. And then here's some beautiful yarns. They had 30% off, and I did get some. Can you guess what color? You'll be surprised at one color. Then here's some other stuff. Here's some kitty Jude. Here's some purple. How many yards? 200 yards, $100. Yeah. Alrighty, super, super soft stuff, but I can't afford that right now. So here's some yak over here. And there's some rug cord, and look what he made. It looks like Homer. Yeah, that looks like my Homer. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Polar bear. There's a nanook. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And these guys are in Fairbanks, Alaska also. Here's some other gorgeous stuff. Look at that. Beautiful makes.
So I just weave it up, and however it comes out is however the texture and the color and the. I don't dye it, I don't spin it. I just weave it up.
That is cool. I've always wanted to do that.
Are you making a rug?
I am. I am making a rug. And this will be the 4th rug I've done this weekend.
The 4th this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How long does it take you to make one?
An hour.
An hour?
I'll do one in an hour, but you have to remember, I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
I have done this before. I have a little practice.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. I like big looms. Nice big looms.
So now do you spin also?
I do spin. Yes.
You do spin? That's a...
Funny enough, I haven't touched my wheel once this weekend. I've just wove. And that has been plenty sufficient.
I always said I was going to learn how to spin one day. Now, where are they selling the rugs that you're making?
Over at the mill booth.
Over at the mill booth. All right. So now what does that piece do?
That's called a temple. And when I'm at home, I don't bother using one. But when I'm here, I do. And it helps me keep my width consistent.
Oh, okay.
So that I can talk and weave at the same time.
Gotcha.
At home, I don't bother with one, but when I'm talking and demonstrating, I do.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at the rugs.
As I get to the end of this shuttle, I will grab another one from the pile. Through. And I'll probably advance my work.
Well, almost made it.
No, I don't want to make it. I want to tie in another.
Oh, okay.
Tie in the next one.
That's how you change the shuttle.
In this case, yes.
Does it differ depending on what kind of fiber you're using?
How I tie in completely dependent on what fiber I'm using. Alright. I'll beat that in again, make sure that joint is in there nice and tight. No, this is not roving.
Is that not what
This is coarse spun.
Course spun, okay. So it's
Roving would fall apart.
okay. Course spun, but it sticks.
Nope, I didn't change my... Every once in a while I do that and I forget to change my shafts. There we go. Weave, not loom. Loom is an adjective.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hi guys. This is from my friend Becky's farm. It's called Fireweed Farm. And she definitely has some one-of-a-kind designs. Really cool. These are some of her animals right there. Aren't they gorgeous? Some sheep, some goats, geese, rabbits, chickens, puppies. These are some textured bats. I did buy one of these. This is some of her yarn that's been spun at a mill. And she puts the name of the animal that it came from. Isn't that cool? Very, very cool. Here's something that she's made. Isn't that gorgeous? Some hats. Some pictures of her goats. And this is some of her other stuff that she's made. Aren't they gorgeous? Alrighty.
Are these guys just in a barn then protected from wind, or is there actual?
So cute.
Oh, I
Look at
actually
how
have
cute they are.
because I want to
This is as close as I can get
Right.
them.
So,
Oh my lord. Look at this face. Hi there, pretty or handsome. Look at this face. Let me see your face. Aren't you cute already? Good. You lost all your hair, dude.
That was our demo yesterday. She's pluckable, so it means that when she's ready to molt, you can just actually take the hair right out. It comes out like a tissue out of a tissue box. That's how you know it's ready. You can shear them or, comb them, and I was combing and plucking on her. I'm going to actually shear this guy down because he's not pluckable. I'm just taking off some of the little hay that kind of got attached because he was sitting on it. Sorry, my lap was messy.
Wow, look at the fur on that over.
She is an adult giant Angora. He's still a juvenile. You got hay everywhere on you. Normally, before I either shear them or pluck them, I actually use my air blower on them. It's just like a dog grooming tool that's like a shop vac on reverse, and it opens up their coat and gets any debris like the hay and stuff out. But that's an outside toy. We couldn't really use it here, so I gave him a good fluff before we came here yesterday, but we'll just go with it for today. I just have a little Walbravera trimmer. It's just an animal trimmer like a dog groomer has. I just hit it with a little bit of clipper cooler because that helps lube the blades and everything. Oops, let me grab a bag. Need
And
a
how
fluff
does
sack.
this one like being groomed or being
He's never
sheared?
been shorn before. This is his first coat. He's still a baby.
Just still a baby. Well, no, I can't touch you as much as I want to. I can't.
So hopefully he won't mind too much.
Oh, this is going to remind me of trying to shear a goat.
And it's not too bad on them. They're fairly easy. It goes fairly fast. You can either start from the back or you can start by their neck. I usually kind of just start by their neck. You kind of hold their ears back so they don't get involved in anything, because you don't want to trim their ears. And this is a cordless clipper, which is really nice because you don't have to worry about getting tied up in a cord or having a bunny munch the cord at all. I just kind of do a little swipe and move it with my hands. That way we get a minimum of second cuts and we max out on our first cuts. Second cuts are the kind of little shorter cuts that the hair kind of gets divided and cut twice, so it's not as prime for spinning.
Right.
And you just kind of go along, lightly glided along their body. He's being very good. Normally the giant's coat is a little more coarse, but this is still a baby coat, so it's very, very fine. So you can really feel it and really feel it kind of clinging and stuff. Makes it a little more challenging for cutting off without a lot of second cuts, but that's okay. I'm just gonna save this for myself, so it's not a big deal. As I trim, you can really see the ring definition, which means chestnut are actually a banded pattern in color. So you can see there's kind of a little bit of tan, not just the gray in there. Yeah, there's some more fluff. And he doesn't mind. It might feel a little tickly, but it's actually really nice because then, just like his counterpart, the French over here, he's going to be able to lick and groom down on areas that he wasn't able to reach before.
Right. Cool.
So he'll feel very free and happy. And then he can start growing his new coat too. And I'm not really pulling hard or anything, just enough to hold the fur a little more taut so I can get a little closer. Get a nice cut on there. I promise.
He's almost done, but I gotta go.
Aww.
Yeah, first.
I know you're very mad at that. It's okay, baby.
Here's another yarn shop. This one's from Wasilla, where Seta lives. I'm almost positive. You guys are from Wasilla, right? Beautiful, beautiful. And of course I did buy something, maybe a couple of somethings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm up on the first floor, so down here is I'm on the second floor, excuse me. So this is the first floor. Down there, there's the knitting place. And they're selling some of their knit stuff. And there's some more some more roving. I'm not going to ask him what he's got on underneath his kilt. Sorry, guys. And there's some, what do you call it? Oh, I can't, we're going to brain fart right now. There's some more stuff down there. Those have some. Alrighty, it's getting real hot in here, so I'm gonna head out. There's the guy on the loom. I guess